Ja, fürs Lesen. Ja, okay. Jetzt mal auf mein Handy mal
The
gucken.
name's John Morley, private detective, and today is a
Ja, jetzt
momentous
besser.
day.
Viel
After
besser.
enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox, today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did?
Bevor ich bei Nerv die ganze Zeit nicht weiterkomme, ist dann auch doof. Deswegen dachte ich, okay, gucken wir jetzt, weil er noch ein bisschen leben muss, gemütlich.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table. Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
Los. House and a woman?
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled.
Nightmares?
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
Nightmares. Results and discharge.
So I'm better now.
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
Belongings.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
Table.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
Danke. Die wünschen uns nur das Beste. Boah, diese Mausempfindlichkeit ist extrem. So schnell. Mausi muss es nur wieder installieren, weil ich es nicht kann. Können wir machen. Ich glaube, das hast du noch drauf. Das glaube ich noch auf dem PC drauf. Patients number 5567, room 27, date 13 February 99045. Subject discard resolution report adhering Dr. A. Fauna. Final review and conclusions. The patient has demonstrated satisfactory improvement in every operative objective. The surgical procedure conducted has been the main successful in all respects. Upon completion of final test and provide patients reports feeling physically and mentally prepared. Medical discharge is advised. The post-operative complexes are anticipated at this time. Continued observation during recovery is recommended to ensure patient stability.
Story of my life. nearly broke. That's me, the bloodhound Morley.
That's me.
Blimey, it's nearly noon. I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
Monday, 5. Februar. Okay.
I better get dressed. The hospital
Hey.
gown that ties in the back doesn't exact. I usually use the Windsor knot.
A winter knot.
I should get myself a pair of derbies. Or brogues. They're much more comfortable. Looks brand new. Well, these do a fine job of hiding any belly. Can't complain about that. So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all.
Man merkt voll eigentlich den
Seems she's still
Akzent.
got a soft spot for me. Could there be a chance I might win her over? Blimey, what a fool I took onto that rain-soaked pavement. And to top it off, with that downpour, I ruined my best suit. But, well, that's all water under the bridge. Rainy and overcast. Typical London weather.
Ja, ich find's auch sehr schön. Die Grundstimme ist auch soweit gut.
And this note's from Penny, my secretary. She must have left it here a few days ago, while I was still under observation.
John, I'm ever sorry, but I just can't keep going like this. You've been laid up in the hospital for ages and I've been left skinned. We're no wages coming in for months now. Before, with the state you were in, I couldn't bring myself to say anything. I thought it best to let you get better in peace. But the other day, Dr. Fowler rang and said they were finally going to let you out. So I figured it was time to tell you. I haven't been to the office in a month. And believe me, I miss Haverton Street and that old moldy building of ours. But I've got to move on and you know. Even before the any cent, you still owe me 3 months pay. Peter and I are planning to get married and I need some stability. I hope you understand. I've left my key under the doormat. Also, doormat ist, glaube ich, Fußmatte, huh? I've paid the water and electric bills to toes are your hands now. Goodbye, John. I wish you all the luck in the world. P.S. A few days ago, an older woman came by asking for you. I told your mind back at the office this afternoon. She seemed quite eager to have word with you, Penny. Okay, Penny hat das geschrieben, okay. Und wir wurden, eine ältere Dame hat was erzählt und so, ja.
Damn it, Penny. I don't blame her, though. I'm a right mess. I'm not ready to leave just yet.
Just yet. Sollen wir jetzt schlafen gehen oder was? Doch alles erledigt.
Trench coat and fedora hat. Every detective's must
Das
have.
sind Sherlock Holmes. Können wir jetzt Lift?
I'd better hurry up. Just like Penny says in her note,
Den
I might have a new
Hospital.
client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
Sind wir in so einem Hospital oder sind wir in so einer
All right,
Anstalt?
let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
John Morris' office led us back to the street and the cold compounds of foggy old London. Ich wusste es. Irgendwas mit England, weil dieser Akzent, das merkt man sofort. The shimmies filed air with the family tank of coal dust, where the rhythm hum of the small industries and Whitechapel, Stepney, and Southwark rug in the ears like symphony. Soon he'd be sat at his Chatter's dusty office once more, ready for the next case, perhaps finish off some forgotten bottle of whiskey, tucked away a drawer in morning in the irreplaceable loss of this assistant Penny. Alles auf Englisch, ja. Alles auf Englisch.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise.
Ich denke, wenn das Release kommt, das Spiel, dann kommt auch deutsche
Everything's
Sprache.
got that
Ist
same
immer
old
so bei
charm,
Demos
and
irgendwie.
yet feels oddly new.
The Narthic Cat.
This hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook. Maybe I'll take it a shade easier from now on, sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue.
Hat eigentlich auch Twitch jetzt gemacht, dass man Untertitel hat. Ich weiß es gar nicht. Hier ist so dieser Schlüssel unter der Fußmatte. Ja.
Here they are. Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note.
Ah, Pennys Schlüssel. Jetzt können wir in ihr Office rein. Oder unser Office.
This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you
Wie
need for
Sherlock
a
Holmes.
portable lab.
Wir sind Detective.
This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective.
Brutal. Müssen wir Büroarbeiten machen.
Penny's desk. I ought to give
Nur
her
so
a
alt
ring.
mit
Try to sweet
Schreibmaschine.
talk her into coming back. If this new client brings in some decent dough, maybe I could settle what I owe her and use a little charm to win her over.
Hm.
So this is Peter.
Das ist
That
Peter.
smug grin's got "Punch Me" written all over it.
Oh, eine
The
Pistole.
murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nasty business, that one.
Kadaver. Kaliber, glaube ich, oder?
The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated I've faced.
Rote Schulmörder. okay.
Finally. Case closed.
Fall abgeschlossen, okay.
My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick and span before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one has my last name circled.
Circle. Molly. Molly.
Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details.
The drawer. It's locked.
There doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
Wie heißt der? Morley. John Morley. Aber du musst ja eingeben. Seike hat ja irgendwas gesagt, ne? Seike oder Sake? Irgendwas hat er gesagt. Ich will das noch verfolgen. Molly. Warum geht das nicht? hier ist Y. Warte mal. Ah, ich hab's. Ja, schön, dass alle da seid.
The Scarlet Page. I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Oh,
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Schreibmaschine, ja, ein Rätsel.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honour of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Das war noch
Lady
Zeiten,
Margaret.
ne?
Could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
Keine
I shall
Handys, nur
endeavour to be as
Schreibmaschine.
candid as possible.
Das war
20
krass.
years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our
Total
family
ermordet.
estate,
Oh.
Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart.
Aua.
The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case,
Oh.
and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring
Her
the
damit.
true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
30.000.
By all
ey.
means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Los. Wollen wir den Fall annehmen? Aber wer ist nochmal Bloomsbury Manor?
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there,
30.000, ey.
to live within those walls.
Too much
Even now,
money.
when I visit the manor,
Die wollen die
it
30.000
still
haben.
feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody. The delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I
Investigation.
shall not impede your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
Ja. Warum nicht?
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story, have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Der falsche Mann, any witness.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or
Aber wer
hear
weiß, was
anything?
der falsche Mann
It happened
war.
at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Aber Grafik ist echt gut. The Wrong Man? Also
Tell me
falscher
about the
Mann?
men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of
Hat die immer
violent
so
thieves
Zuckungen.
who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death,
Der hat Wackelkontakt.
their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
Well, I believe I have all the
Mr.
information I
Morley.
need to get started. I accept the case and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning.
Her mit dem
Now, if
Money.
you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend
Here
to.
comes the money.
Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000.
Oh.
Please,
30,000
Mr.
Pound.
Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
Pound. Shadows from the past. A visit from Courtney Margaret Forsyth was just what John needed a case with. Das Lied von ABBA, Money. Ja. By the police there, a competence, a generous reward waiting at an end. What more could a man want to this first day back? The journey to Bloomsbury Manor passed without incident. Through the necklet road ravaged by years of rain and wind, made for an uncomfortable ride. They arrived under cover of the night. The place was quiet, like the ruins of an old town, forgotten and forsaken. Aber krass, dass das Discord Turbo 3 Monate schenkt. Das ist krass. Ich habe auch noch ein Game gefunden. Das heißt,
As I made my way through the dense forest
wie hieß
path,
es nochmal? Das
the
war auf jeden Fall auch
haunting
so schön
silence
gemacht.
enveloped the air.
Ich komme jetzt auf den Namen
It was as
nicht.
though the very night of the crime
ab
still lingered here.
Amazon oder
shrouded
Amazon.
in
Ach,
an eerie calm.
ja, wisst ihr.
The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced in the moonlight. Every step I took felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
Schön das Spiel aussieht. Wow. So cool aus. Jetzt ins Geisterhaus. Manchester. Hä? Ja, die Tauben. So, glaube ich, so Adventure, glaube ich. So Horror-Adventure. Bisschen Point-and-Click, aber
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy,
wir brauchen einen
like it's
Schlüssel.
hiding something.
Sieht aus wie so ein Haunted House.
This painting, it's rather grim. There's something deeply unsettling about it. Almost like it carries a shadow of its own.
Westland Society of Fine Arts, 15 February 973. Your Ladyship, I write you on behalf of the Westland Society of Fine Arts regarding the exhibition currently on display at our gallery, which features several works by your daughter, Miss Elodie Forsyth. While we fully appreciate her remarkable talent and artistry event in her work in the Sweet Creek Brigade, and we must inform you of a matter of concern. Several of the society patrons, particularly among the more sensitive, uh, we have received numerous complaints with mothers remake it and the artwork has caused distress to our children, and some ladies reporting feelings of unease. There is a growing sentiment, and the pieces are unsuitable of public exhibition, particularly in a space frequented by young and impressionable minds. It is with the utmost respect and consideration that we kindly request your ladyship to arrange for the removal of Miss Forsyth's pending from the current display. We understand that it may cause disappointment, but we feel in this necessary to preserve the decorum and sensibilities of your gallery visitors. We would be honored to work with you on finding a more appropriate venue to exhibit Miss Forsyth art, where your unique vision can be appreciated by a more discerning and prepared audience. We trust you will understand your position in this delicate matter, and we look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience. With the deepest respect, your faithfully, Sir Arthur Wellesley, Secretary, Westland Society of Fine Arts. Okay.
It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her
Art.
style wasn't exactly well received. Disturbing from the looks of it. A blue moon, fitting for a place haunted by its own secrets. Looks like the Countess left this for me. It could be useful for getting around the place.
Oh, wir haben so eine schöne Laterne. Oh, wie schön gemütlich aber, ne? Follow the trail. My lady, I would kindly ask at once the matter service is complete. You grant me a few moments for your time and delivery. Johann Merva, your housekeeper.
So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter.
Ja,
Very well.
gemütlich wird.
Let's
Oh,
piece the events together, step by step.
Step by step. Step by step. Step by step. Du warst versinken. Ich geh da ein.
A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand.
Ich würde einziehen hier.
The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. She never got to drink it. Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. An empty envelope. Did the housekeeper hand the Countess a letter? Lipstick stains. Same shade the
Lippenstift
Countess wore when she visited
Spuren.
my office.
Wir spielen als Detective. Guck mal, das Bild. Voll gruselig aus.
The Fordside family crest, a rampant dragon, a time-honoured symbol across European heraldry, particularly among the English and the Welsh. The lock has been concealed. This door must open by some other means. Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
Auch eine Figur, aber müssen die vielleicht nicht gegenüberstehen?
The door's chained up with a padlock. Looks like I'll need to
Padlock.
find the key.
Okay, das muss irgendwie... Ja, so ältere Sachen sind echt schon krass, ne? Finde ich auch richtig schön. Aber wie können die Figuren stehen? Wollen die alle nach da gucken?
2 chairs. One of them knocked over. It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags.
Oh,
What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough to
no?
abandon her post so suddenly?
okay, die ist auf jeden Fall geflohen. Ist auch noch was?
Lady Fordside, still seething,
Sieht so aus,
burned
ja,
something
ne?
in the fireplace.
Glühwürmchen. My lady, I have reached a decision. Through it weighs heavily upon my heart to sever the ties that have long bound me to this household. Since the reign of King William IV, my family has served Bloomsbury with unwavering loyalty and steadfastness, making by discretion a faithful execution of our duties or deities. Whoever here are limits to call things, and of late this house has been frequented by certain individuals whose presence is wholly at odds with the principles which my lineage is so devoted. It's no coincidence, and our family motto is Oblatus. Okay, is it creating something offered or consecrated? We are vessels of an ideal, the custodians of the most deep-rooted traditions and the bastion of the entire values of our nation. This house has forsaken all of this, and you will know the reason why. Please not to concern yourself. I too understand why you have allowed this. Rest assured, I not to judge you harshly. Just as I hope you will understand my reason. As my family says, poster best wishes. John Merver, housekeeper of Bloomsbury Mania.
The housekeeper resigned. Seems something or someone troubled her greatly. Enough to break the long-standing family tradition tying her to this place.
Aber die Köpfe hinstellen. Warte mal, die müssen sich irgendwie angucken. Wo war diese Tafel? Vielleicht die müssen sich angucken. Ich sehe dich auch, Jenny. Die müssen doch eigentlich angucken, oder? Ja, alles gut. Freut mich. Okay, jetzt möchte
Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work.
ja, oder? So ein bisschen finde ich irgendwie, dass es von dem Aussehen so ist. Aber was sollen wir jetzt machen? Wir brauchen auf jeden Fall was, um die Tür zu öffnen.
This must have been some sort of private study for the Countess.
soll man das hinstellen? Hier fehlt auf jeden Fall irgendwie ein Kopf. Könnt ihr alle angucken, oder was? Was müssen wir jetzt machen? Ich hab eine Idee. Was ist mit meinem Chat hier los? Aber wie mussten wir das hinstellen? Gleich alle zur Tür. Vielleicht. Okay, die kann nicht bis zur Tür gucken. Gucken ja alle zur Tür. Bloody Mary. Ja, was müssen wir jetzt tun?
It seems Lord Fordside was a renowned sculptor, though his works were somewhat
Hab
sinister.
ich. Was muss ich jetzt tun? guckt irgendwie so schräg. Der guckt so leicht schräg. Okay, aber die anderen beiden. Auch so leicht schräg. Gucken ja beide auch so schräg. Älter war. Ja. Und ich überlege gerade, wie wir es hinstellen. Ja, das kann nicht so stimmen. Keine Ahnung. Ich werde mal nachschauen. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Hallo? Ich verschoben hier. Wie hieß das hier? The Last Case of Johnny.
Du versuchst.
Ich werde mal nach. Das dauert ja ewig. Schreibmaschine war einfach, aber wir müssen gucken, wie wir diese Puppen schieben. Okay. Hm. Oh Mann. Tür. Okay, der muss am Fernglas gucken. Diese medizinischen Dinge. Genau. Die musst du über den Musikblatt gucken. Und er. Und er muss im Globus eigentlich gucken. Warte mal. Er muss zu dem Ding gucken. Und er muss im Globus gucken. Ja! Ich hab. Wisst ihr warum? Weil auf den Bildern, ich zeige euch das mal, wie ich das gelöst habe. So, weil auf den Bildern seht ihr genau, hier ist ein. Hier musst du diesen Globus gucken. Die guckt hier nach diesem Notenblatt. Hier ist das hier. Und das ist medizinisch. Weil in dem Schrank war so ein Medizinkoffer gewesen. Jetzt haben wir einen Schlüssel.
This looks like the key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house. Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie. They look happy. It was undoubtedly a better time. Elodie was committed to a psychiatric facility. But she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her.
Lady Margaret Forsyth, I'm writing to you as the acting physician of Ward 2 to provide an update on your daughter Elodie's progress. It is with great pleasure that I report notable improvement. Elodie now confines that she no longer experiences dark thought. Most importantly, the nightmares have subsided, and he has begun to communicate more amicable with the fellow patients, which is step in your recovery. Elodie has also asked me to relay a request. She would like you bring her amber necklace when you visit this Sunday. I will continue to keep you informed for her progress. Respectfully, Dr. Mulder, Chief Psychiatrist, Westland Islam. Ne? Das ist so halt, ne? Wir haben jetzt einen Schlüssel bekommen. Vielleicht wie die eine Tür. Die hier. Ja. Wow. Das ist ein schöner Baum, oder?
That cold, old house
had begun to
Grafik
give
ist
up
so
its
geil.
secrets. For a fleeting moment, I thought I heard the voice of a young woman, softly humming a tune. And then it hit me, clear as a gunshot in the dark. A ghost from the past was ready to speak. A tale of love and dread. A mystery begging to be solved.
Sehr ruhiges Spiel.